Hi everyone, welcome back to another video. In today's video, we're going to be going over all the manga I've picked up during August and September, so let's jump straight into it. So first up, we've got One Piece Volume 109, which is the second last volume of the Egghead arc. This volume follows the tail end of Kuma's backstory, as well as Luffy going up against the Five Elders and some returning cast members. This is definitely going down as one of the best One Piece arcs there is. The next arc following this will be even more amazing, but currently this is one of the best ones there. Next up, we have Dandadan Volume 14. This is also another volume that's towards the end of a climax. Dandadan's a series that has just consistently gotten better and better as each volume has gone through, as well as the art. I still cannot believe he pushes this out weekly. This is insane amount of level, but it's been just such a fun series to read. You never know what's going to be coming up next. Next up is a series that I think everyone obviously knows, Jujutsu Kaisen Volume 26 and 27 coming up shortly. This is also another climax, oddly enough, but the climax towards the end of the series. Jujutsu Kaisen, it's a series I feel like I'm collecting purely just to finish at this point. I did read it all online as it was coming out, and as climaxes go, it's fine, it's good, but I think there have been a lot other better ones. It's still an enjoyable read to go through, but I do think if maybe a little bit more time was given to this series, it could have maybe ended a little differently. Next up is a series in the Shojo area, Yona of the Dawn. So here we have Volume 7. We've collected 7, 8, 9, and 10 today. So we go Sonwon on the cover here. The art has always been very gorgeous to look at. It definitely has that early 2000s vibe. I think the series is now around 25 years. It's a long-running series, and I know it's in its final arc too, so this will be a great series to eventually collect the whole thing and go through. So I think in current release we have volume 44 or 45 just about to come out, so there's a lot of volumes still to catch up on. Next up is we have my continuing series, so just outside of Shonen. So here we have Kowloon Generic Romance Volume 4. I absolutely adore this series. The art is really beautiful. It reminds me of a very 90s aesthetic. It's got that sort of supernatural mystery romance, obviously it's in the title, but another series that you don't really know what's happening around each chapter. So I've continuously enjoyed reading this series, and I'm really keen to find out what everything will be answered for. Next up is Fragrant Flower Blooms of Dignity Volume 8. This is a cute little romance series with characters who are just always happy. The art is so cheerful. It's every single time I read it, it always brings a smile to my face. The characters are definitely growing. Past they're in their relationships now, and it's really interesting to see how far these characters are going. I'm interested to see where the story is headed. I do know it goes past sort of that high school era, so very keen to keep reading this one. Next up, a little bit of a guilty pleasure of mine, Tales of the Wedding Ring. This is a series I actually picked up a year ago, the first volume, and I never really got around to it. Definitely is a bit of a guilty pleasure. I'm not probably going to open the inside of this one. There's a few little, not great artwork to show on YouTube, but still happy to read that one. And last for my continuing series for this collection is Demons of the Shadow Realm, another one that I actually picked up over a year ago. This is by the same artist who does Full Metal Alchemist, and that was why I read the first one. I really enjoyed the art. This recently also got an anime announcement, but I do want to read the series before the anime comes out. But yeah, if you love Full Metal Alchemist, art style very similar. Story, I don't want to spoil too much, but if you love her writing from Full Metal Alchemist, it's the same, just a modified version of it, more current. Speaking of Full Metal Alchemist, I'm actually still continuing to collect the hardcover editions of Full Metal Alchemist itself. So today we've got volumes 14, 16, actually no, just 14, 15, 16. There's only 2 more volumes left after this. I do have the original paperback versions of Full Metal, so one of my goals after this video is to do a full manga showcase of the series. So I'd like to show all the covers of the original art as well as all the hardcovers. So for people that have never seen those original covers, they get to have a look. But Full Metal has always been one of my favorite series. It's a lot of people's favorite series for a good reason. It's just a great story from start to finish and has a great conclusion. Next up is a big one. We've got Trigun Maximum Volume 2. I don't think I can get it in the entire frame. This was a series I got into specifically from Trigun Stampede. I know it's an older 90s anime, I just never watched it growing up, but after watching Stampede, I really wanted to see the original source material. I love sci-fi, that sort of spaghetti western feel, and yes, the Trigun art is absolutely gorgeous. I love the character of Vash, and these are great values. You get it's one of those 3-in-1s, but it's similar to like the Berserk volumes where you get the art blown up really big. So definitely recommend more people to pick up Trigun. There's 3 more volumes after this, which I will be picking up, but I've absolutely been enjoying Trigun. Next up is new series that I'm currently collecting. So I think everyone has heard about this series by now, but we got Smoking Behind the Supermarket with You. I do know this is sort of that slow burn romance series, which I do really love. I love the slow romance, and it's also characters closer to my age, not in high school. But I haven't read this one yet. I just have heard really good things about it. So I've been really looking forward to getting to this one. I know a lot of people have, and there's an anime announced of this one too, so that's exciting. Next up is we have A Bride's Story. So I have always seen the art of this manga before. So it follows characters who live on the Silk Road. So you've got that sort of East Asian aesthetic. And it just really follows the day-to-day lives of these characters living on the Eastern Road of the Silk Road, sorry. Recently, it follows this young man who's been married to an older woman. And it's just, yeah, really about their love story growing, the family issues that come around. But as you can see, the art is incredibly detailed. It is an ongoing series, but it's just, yeah, you don't really see too many mangas based in that sort of Eastern influence, obviously outside of Japan. So it's really great to see how detailed some of their outfits and artwork is. This has been a really great find, and I'm happy to keep reading this one. And last but not least, we have Aria of the Beach Forest. So I found this on a series where I was just looking for wholesome, sort of cozy slice of life series. When I saw the art of this one, I love the sort of witch aesthetic, and it looked just really cozy. So this was one that I picked up, not too sure what it's going to be about in the long run, but I thought the art was really cute, and it's very cozy looking. And lastly, we've got my light novels that I've picked up recently as well. So we got Mushoku Tensei Volume 6. This is also the tail end of Season 1. I've really been enjoying reading the light novel. I think the anime, absolutely amazing, but you get to see a lot more of the characters' thoughts, which is the same of any adaptation, but it's really great to get more of the world building that you don't quite get to see in the anime. So I've been really enjoying Mushoku Tensei. And last two that we have is Apothecary Diaries, the light novel, volumes 5 and 6. So this is taking place after season 2. I haven't read it yet, but this is now following Mao Mao as she's returned to the Pleasure District with some new companions. Something about Locust, so not too sure yet, but pretty exciting to sort of read past where the anime is. So that's volume 5. And we picked up volume 6 as well because we both saw them in the store, so why not get them all at once? So very exciting to keep going with this series. And lastly, we got the Toilet Bound Hanako-kun First Store box set. So if you want to see me unbox this set as well as the art illustration book, please go watch my last video where I go over all 10 volumes and give you a bit of a sneak peek inside the art book. So there we have all the manga we've collected across August and September. Let me know what you guys think below. Is there any series that you're currently reading that I'm reading? Or maybe any series I've shown you today that has piqued your interest that you're thinking about getting into? But thanks for watching, and I'll see everyone in the next video.